What is up, Paimon's Bulletin fam? Get ready to dive headfirst into the most electrifying updates hitting the scene right now. The news cycle is absolutely on fire, and we've got the intel you need to stay ahead of the game. From surprising game development philosophies to epic musical crossovers and game-changing updates, buckle up, because this is not your average news rundown. We're talking about the stories that are shaking things up, sparking conversations, and redefining what's possible. Don't blink, don't breathe, just get ready for the breakdown. First up, we're uncovering the secrets behind a game that's defying expectations, proving that sometimes less complexity means more impact. We'll explore how a unique approach to gameplay is keeping players hooked, even when it's not about flashy combos or direct control. Is this the future of engaging game design or a niche appeal? You'll find out soon. Then, get ready for a collaboration that's sending shockwaves through the gaming world. A beloved artist is lending their incredible voice to a massive hit game, and the results are, well, simply out of this world. We've got the inside scoop on how this epic fusion came to be and what it means for the game's already legendary soundtrack. But that's not all. We're also diving deep into the lore and new features of a highly anticipated update, exploring how a new region's mystical elements are being brought to life through stunning orchestral performances and captivating character stories. And finally, we're hitting you with the details on a massive in-game update that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible, but it might come with a hefty price tag for some players. We're breaking down who benefits most and whether it's truly worth the investment. This is Paimon's Bulletin, and you absolutely do not want to miss a second of this. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is smashed so you never miss a beat. Let's go. A game that's redefining fun. The developers behind Umamusume, Pretty Derby, are confidently charting a unique course in the competitive gacha game landscape, asserting that their title doesn't need to be mechanically complex to succeed against giants like Genshin Impact. While many contemporary gacha games emphasize direct player control, exploration, and fast-paced combat, Umamusume takes a distinctly different approach. Instead of stepping into the shoes of an active combatant, players are cast in the dual role of trainer and spectator, akin to experiencing a real-life horse race from the sidelines. The core gameplay loop revolves around strategic decision-making and nurturing virtual horse girls, with the thrill derived from observing how these decisions translate into performance on the racetrack. This focus on simulation and strategic planning, rather than real-time action, might not appeal to every player accustomed to more hands-on gaming experiences. The development team expressed their confidence in the game's long-term appeal, even without the typical mechanically dense gameplay. They highlighted the established popularity of the training simulation genre within the Japanese market, believing that the satisfaction of seeing one's training choices directly influence race outcomes is a powerful and enjoyable element. Their strategy prioritizes accessibility for newcomers while offering depth for experienced players to explore diverse training methodologies. This dual-pronged approach, they explained, ensures that Umamusume remains engaging for a broad audience, irrespective of their preference for complex mechanics. The game's training system is inspired by the cyclical nature of real-world horse racing, focusing on skill development, rest, and the ultimate pursuit of victory. The fundamental objective for any Umamusume remains consistent: to maximize stats within limited energy resources and triumph in major G1 races. This straightforward goal, coupled with the varying demands of different races, creates a dynamic strategic environment. For instance, a character excelling in short-distance sprints will require a different stat focus than one built for endurance in longer races. Furthermore, the introduction of support cards adds another layer of strategy, enabling players to acquire unique skills that can significantly impact a character's racing performance. This intricate yet cohesive system allows for a multitude of emergent strategies, tailored to each Umamusume's individual strengths and personality, ensuring that each playthrough offers fresh challenges and discoveries. This thoughtful design philosophy has resonated with players, with some fans even investing in real racehorses, inspired by their virtual training experiences. The game's ability to foster such deep engagement, even with its unconventional gameplay, suggests that Umamusume, Pretty Derby has found a compelling formula for success by prioritizing strategic depth and player investment over conventional action-packed mechanics. But is this unique approach enough to capture a global audience? Stay tuned as we explore a surprising musical collaboration that's taking the gaming world by storm. An ethereal voice joins a digital arena. Genshin Impact continues its reign as a dominant force in the video game industry, celebrated not only for its expansive world and engaging gameplay, but also for its critically acclaimed soundtrack. The game's in-house music studio, HOYO-MiX, consistently delivers breathtaking scores with each major update. In a move that has captivated fans and industry observers alike, the developers recently announced a unique collaboration featuring the distinctive vocals of Norwegian singer Aurora. This partnership promises to add another layer of artistic depth to the game's already lauded musical landscape. During the recent Luna Special Program livestream, which offered an in-depth look at the upcoming Nod-Krai update and its new region, HOYO-Verse unveiled a preview of the area's accompanying music. The highlight of this segment was the surprise reveal of Aurora's contribution to the soundtrack. The livestream featured a special performance where the acclaimed folk artist joined forces with the esteemed London Symphony Orchestra and the London Voices Choir. Together, they presented the official theme song for the Nod-Krai region, a composition reportedly inspired by the real-world Baltic region. Aurora's signature ethereal vocal style, often described as otherworldly, left viewers mesmerized, with some fans drawing parallels between her performance and the game's celestial characters, likening her to a moon goddess. For those less familiar with the game's universe, the 29-year-old artist later confirmed the collaboration on her Instagram account, sharing a behind-the-scenes glimpse of the recording process. While it remains unclear if Aurora was already a fan of Genshin Impact prior to this project, the announcement was met with overwhelming enthusiasm from the game's dedicated player base, known as Travelers. The unexpected yet harmonious fusion of Aurora's unique artistry with the expansive world of Genshin Impact has generated significant excitement, leaving fans eager for more details about the creative journey behind this musical endeavor. The collaboration underscores HOYO-Verse's commitment to pushing artistic boundaries within the gaming space, integrating high-caliber musical talent to enhance the player experience. This collaboration not only highlights the growing prestige of game soundtracks, but also showcases the potential for cross-industry artistic synergy. The integration of such a prominent musical artist suggests a strategic effort to broaden the appeal of Genshin Impact and further solidify its cultural impact beyond the gaming community. Fans are now eagerly anticipating the full release of the Nod-Krai soundtrack to fully appreciate the synergy between Aurora's vocals and the orchestral arrangements. But the musical magic doesn't stop there. We're diving deeper into the new region's lore and features, accompanied by powerful live orchestral performances. Nod-Krai's mystical melodies and mechanics. HOYO-Verse continues to immerse players in the rich tapestry of Genshin Impact with further revelations concerning the Luna Eye update, specifically focusing on the highly anticipated Nod-Krai region. This latest wave of information includes a captivating live orchestral recording of the region's main theme and its combat soundtrack. These powerful pieces, meticulously produced by HOYO-MiX and brought to life by the combined talents of the London Symphony Orchestra, the London Voices Choir, vocalists Aurora and Clara Soares, and renowned folk musicians, are designed to evoke the unique atmosphere of Nod-Krai. The music itself serves as a narrative tool, utilizing distinct instrumentation and melodic flows that set it apart from the musical styles of previous regions like Natlan, Sumeru, or Fontaine, weaving its own distinct story even before the expansion's launch. Beyond the auditory experience, the Nod-Krai update introduces intriguing lore and gameplay mechanics centered around the region's unique moonlight theme. Developers have shared a character anecdote for Llama, a priestess figure, who posits that humanity could never construct a tower reaching the heavens, while the moon goddess herself bestows grace without doubt. This narrative element is further explored in a series of articles delving into the influence of moonlight. Lenology and U details how players can harness the moon goddess's blessing to manipulate heavy objects, activate mechanisms, and solve environmental puzzles. Another segment focuses on the region's robots, all reportedly creations of Aino and powered by Kuvaki, a mysterious energy source. The final piece in this lore trifecta introduces the Kuhenki, described as familiars of the moon goddess and native creatures of Nod-Krai. These ethereal companions are said to guide travelers and can empower them with Kuvaki, facilitating puzzle solving and exploration. Players are encouraged to pre-register for the expansion to receive bonus primogems, a customary incentive for early engagement. The detailed lore and intricate mechanics associated with Nod-Krai, coupled with the high-caliber orchestral performances, underscore HOYO-MiX's commitment to creating a deeply immersive and engaging experience for Genshin Impact players. The emphasis on environmental storytelling through music and lore mechanics signifies a sophisticated approach to world building, promising players a region rich in mystery and unique interactive elements. The integration of these elements, from the operatic soundtrack to the lore-driven puzzles, aims to provide a fresh and captivating chapter in the Genshin Impact saga, further solidifying its position as a benchmark for interactive entertainment. But as players prepare to explore this new realm, a significant in-game change is on the horizon. We're breaking down an update that introduces a new level cap, but it comes with a twist that's dividing the community. The Elite Level Cap, a gacha game's ultimate hurdle. Genshin Impact's latest major update, version Luna I, formerly known as version 6, has officially launched on September 10, 2025, bringing with it a host of new content and optimizations. However, the most attention-grabbing, and perhaps controversial, addition is the introduction of level 100 for characters. This significant milestone, previously unattainable, promises to push the boundaries of character progression. Yet, the path to this ultimate level is not paved for all players. It is primarily accessible to those who invest heavily in the game's gacha mechanics, a fact that has sparked considerable debate within the community. The key requirement for reaching level 100 is the acquisition of a new in-game item, the Masterless Stella Fortuna. This item is exclusively obtained when a player pulls duplicate copies of a 5-star character beyond the maximum constellation level, C6. Essentially, only players who have already maxed out a character's constellations, a feat requiring immense luck or significant financial investment, will be able to acquire the Masterless Stella Fortuna. This mechanic has led to widespread confusion and dissatisfaction, with many players feeling that it caters exclusively to whales or the most dedicated spenders, creating a divide between the elite few and the broader player base. However, not all players are convinced that this new level cap will drastically alter the gameplay experience. Fan calculations suggest that reaching level 100 might only provide a modest 5% to 8% increase in DPS, with transformative reactions potentially seeing a larger boost of around 40%. Unless Genshin Impact significantly rebalances its endgame content, such as the Spiral Abyss or Imaginarium Theater, the impact of level 100 might be minimal in practical terms. For players who prioritize maximizing every possible stat advantage, characters whose kits are heavily reliant on their base stats or overall scaling will benefit the most. For instance, support characters like Bennett, whose attack bonus is directly tied to his base attack stat, could see an enhanced support capability at level 100. Characters whose damage or support functions depend on elemental mastery also stand to gain, as transformative reaction damage, additive reaction boosts, and shield HP are influenced by the triggering party's level. This includes popular characters such as Kitahara Kazuha, Yi Miko, and Venti. Ultimately, the decision of which characters to prioritize for this exclusive upgrade rests with the player, considering their preferred playstyle and the specific needs of their team compositions. Despite the potential for a stat advantage, the developers still advocate for the personal satisfaction derived from leveling up any character one chooses, reinforcing the idea that Genshin Impact remains a personal journey. While some players are focused on character progression, others are drawn to the latest developments in the competitive gaming scene. we're shifting gears to cover exciting news from the worlds of Tomb Raider, James Bond, and emerging fighting games. And that's a wrap on another high-octane news cycle. We saw Umamusume's unique take on Gacha, Aurora's stunning collab with Genshin Impact, the deep dive into Nod-Krai's lore and music, and the controversial level 100 cap in Genshin Impact. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to Paimon's Bulletin, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all socials for more exclusive content.